Why would it matter? Are you gonna ask for a free win if I'm not? Because that's the impression I'm getting. That's the impression I've gotten from people in the past, especially Diamond. Okay. Diamond is that sweet spot, and I know many of the people in Diamond are not like this. But Diamond is the angriest league, I think. Just because of the sheer volume, there are so many people in Diamond compared to like GM. It's much more focused at higher masters and GM, but it's a quality versus quantity situation.
Your dedication will be
Welcome
rewarded.
back, White Shadow.
I couldn't think of any clever puns, so here's.
Thank you very much. Welcome back.
In the rear. Your dedication will be
Thank you.
rewarded.
Oh God.
I could never find the right way to tell you. Have you noticed I've been gone? Cause I left behind the home that you made me, but I will carry it along, and it's a long way forward. So trust in me, I'll give them shelter, like you've done
Sounds
for
creepy
me. And
now.
I know.
Sounds. I definitely sounds creepier when she says it. Wait, is he a Zerg who is not expanding? Don't tell me we're ravaging here. We are. I need to finish this as much as possible. And then work towards a cyclone. Or ideally a Banshee, but the Banshee could take a bit.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
There's actually a wall here, fun fact. He was a little bit off center on the not the medevac. I pushed him away from the high ground area there. Then we repair them. The cyclone, I mean, that will completely clear it up with the Banshee. That's gone, but, well, actually, not so much. It looked like it might not be gone for a second. You know what he was gonna say if I said no anyways. You know where that was going. Thank you, Lost Marine 7290 for the sub as well. Thank you for joining us. Give him some W's.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
No, unranked players can play with ranked players. Not everybody knows this. And there are players who do know this, who play ranked, and if they find out they're playing against someone who's not playing for ranked, for not ladder points, they will feel like maybe they have an opportunity to get more ladder points even when they lose the game. Let's put it that way. Let's try to juke this out.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
Ooh, got your love tonight.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
Winter baby less than 3 hashtag dirtiest puts money.
Thank you, Orb Walker 92 for that sub. He wants to steal my gas. I ain't letting that happen. And Ryan WJ, welcome back for 3 months. Wow, real sloppy. Those probes giving me problems.
Probes under attack.
Ah, I do not like this wall.
Enemy assaulting probes.
In summary, I fucked it up.
Probes under attack. Not enough minerals. More minerals required.
Good try. He was on the chase. We're gonna have the corner edge covered as well. You gotta get the second oracle so you can actually defend. I haven't flown by any Ovies yet, but that could change momentarily. Seven kills is really nice.
New technology researched. Cannot warp there. Cannot warp there.
Extrapolating strings.
We're gonna get one Phoenix.
Inadequate supply. Pylons inefficient.
It is destined.
I win this fight. We're gonna get a Twilight. We're gonna look around for Obies. And drop a stasis ward. It's kind of weird he doesn't have any. Is this really worth it for him? It's not. He knows that. So at least look around over here. I'm getting charged. Probably don't need to be chronoing that. Good D. Getting all this up here. Gonna put a stasis ward in one of the 4th base slots. Keep a chrono slapped onto this. Did I lose the Phoenix? I did not, but we're chronoing Storm. Not even close, baby. Get this immortal. I have gates in the main as well. He has no upgrades on that. I think 4 storms is pretty solid to have banked up. And then I'm gonna be going chrono here. This storm is just to keep me safe-ish.
Mineral field depleted. New technology.
I'm gonna hallucinate a Phoenix and go through with it.
Protoss forces now in combat. Our mineral cluster expended.
A lot of that. I see a lurker down on the way. Getting another Oracle for home. And a War Prism here. This could go very poorly if I'm not careful. So. I've got 78 probes we can just transfer from here. We got the War Prism to send out.
How can I aid you?
I'm gonna try to get another tag on him.
I see.
Where are those units? Very important to have a tag here if possible.
Our fate, the threads of fate lie bare.
Because he could be coming around a bunch of different angles.
It is destined.
That doesn't make me feel safe. There's Blink for my 0 stalkers, but I don't necessarily even... I'm not really looking for stalkers or here. That makes sense. We need way more Templar, actually. Now we start just working up. We got more immortals. I can go out on the creep here. Make sure I have the immortals and all that banked up.
Protoss forces now in combat.
I wish I didn't lose that, but... The main base is gone, pretty much. I accidentally hit the select army hotkey here. Oh, I fucked that up really hard, but I gutted the main, so. I really fucked up by hitting the select all army hotkey. And that was an accident. I didn't actually want to hit the select all army hotkey. I wasn't panicking. It was just a mistake. So. I've got this another wave coming out. Yeah, I shouldn't fight in angles like that.
Vespene geyser depleted. Insufficient Vespene. Battle is cannot
Ultras. Well, I got the counter to that. I think he partially went for that. Need to stop making probes though. Oh yeah, that's like the worst possible tech you could have. There's almost no tech that doesn't get countered more. Some tags out. Just keeping track of that army.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
Thank you, Scon. Welcome back. 42 months. Glad you still enjoy. DT's up in the mix.
Mineral cluster expanded. Cannot. Additional mineral field. My job.
Pretty much I'm just trying to look at things for as long as to determine how important it will be. And if it's like, well, I could micro and kill a few more drones, but it would take 4 or 5 seconds, or I could just let it go, then usually I'll just let it go. I won't get quite as much damage with one unit, but I'll get damage with the other ones. What if he shows up with Mutus? I already have Blink. I had upgrades, and I was attacking him in multiple angles while having Templar, so I wasn't particularly worried. I have Blink for like 6 Stalkers. I got the Stalkers just as an admission, like, he might be able to get a couple Mutas, but like...
Supply depots insufficient.
CZ first.
Gotcha. Your time. Yeah, whatever. SCV ready. Big jump. Bad news.
Mineral quantity.
SCV ready.
I like doing barracks timings off of this. Like the 3 racks.
SCV ready. Move it. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Yep.
Not enough minerals. Mineral quantity insufficient.
But she said, trust me.
These are the
Stories we will tell as I stood frozen. Infinite, I almost fell. But I got a feeling and my heart starts beating.
got the
A
orbital.
sudden rush of feeling alive. This is freedom and I won't change. I won't phase out.
Anymore. It's gonna be around 10 Marines when I move out. If I want to go for a little timing. Of course, I didn't scout him. So I don't have confirmation he went hatch first or anything. He might misread this on seeing the 1 rack as well. It's not unlikely.
Must build more supply depots. Cannot build there. Add-on constructed.
Good reaction time. I think he did misread it.
By the number. SCV ready. Not enough minerals. Will do. This better be good. Keep your shirt on.
I'm just gonna check for creep down here.
Add-on constructed.
Now we turn around. I fully expect him to be capable of making enough lanes to hold this.
Operation.
I might get caught. It's not the end of the world if I do. Yeah. The idea is I forced out those lings, and the cost to me is pretty light, unless he has a big Bane bust and kills me. Let's factor that in, I guess. To come. It's just trying to control the tempo of the game. Who's making units when and throwing them off of when he usually wants to make units. We're gonna get on supply blocked in a moment. I need that to be a reactor. He's just now getting all this creep.
Supply depot. Research.
Get the +2 started. He's going for this base. Oh, he has OV speed. We're gonna start a push down here. That's a lot of shit. Ideally, we have tanks for this.
Supply depots insufficient. Overlords.
This will slow him down at least a bit here.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
This has all happened before and it will happen again. So saith the great
Now come back.
Believe me.
Glad you still enjoy Look No Hands. Thank you very much for 41 months.
Bridged.
SCV ready.
This better be
Ready for dust off.
additional supply depots required. Cannot build there.
So he's got a 4th base. I gotta be careful if I move out with too much army. Then I can find myself in trouble too. Because I just don't have enough at home.
Understood.
Mineral field exhausted.
Dropping off.
Get the +3. Tanks are the priority here. Well, that much isn't happening. Does he have a hive? He doesn't have a hive. So if I max out with tanks and I put him in the right spot, that's a deadly push. But of course I have to max out with tanks and put him in the right spot. So that's the key point there. Believe it or not. I think more people need to use sensor towers.
Mineral cluster activated. Army upgraded. Not possible. Supply limit. Not possible. Supply
There's the main army.
command center upgraded.
You know what? Just split off a double drop.
This better be good.
If he's gonna do this.
Not possible. Supply. Not possible. Supply.
That's a lot of lings. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cluster. Expend army. Roger that.
Wait,
What's going on?
Who wants some?
ready for dust off.
My buildings are can fly.
Constructed.
This is a key point. He's going for probably broods here. Does he have the money for that or the time? GG. You gotta just hold the line. And once you retreat, the Zerg will swarm you, which is less than ideal. You have to hold the line. I think a lot of Terran players at the lower levels, like Diamond especially, I think one of the reasons they struggle against Zerg, and I struggle against Zerg because I do it too, is they don't stand and fight when they need to stand and fight, even if it means losing some units. Because as soon as you turn tail, they get map control, and it's all over from there. Let's see what matchup he doesn't like. He's not a big fan of PvP. Or so it seems. I think he's streaming. Twitch.tv/UpATreeZelda, I want to say. Thank you, WDHQ444, for the sub as well.
What's going on?
Mineral quantity insufficient.
Talk to me.
Honestly.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
I'm here.
Supply depots.
I'm here.
More minerals required. Mineral quantity insufficient.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
I'm going for the double gas Reaper clone, which is an aggressive defense. Like, I don't plan on one basing it, but if we have to go down that road, I have options. Now, this map can get kind of weird, because there's only one place for the Reaper to jump up. Fun fact. If that is the scenario we're looking at. Gotta be real careful here. Delayed that, but that's about it. He knows he could get baited, so he pulled back too. At the same time. If he's gonna go for this, I'm gonna go for the Raven to start. He's pretty fucking scared of what I could be doing here. Did he just juke me? We delayed the CC, but... You can do a lot of fancy footwork with the I like that choice. He went with the 3 SCVs. I can contain him now. I was wondering if he'd come back in, which is pretty greedy, but he did. It's like minimal units. Unless he has something on the other side, but... GG. It was solid execution from me. He gave away too many units early. And you can just die in TVT if that's what happens.
I just wish it was for something. Follow me, we can take this city on. Follow me, this is what you're waiting for.
This is what you're waiting for.
My eyes are close to shutting.
A ZVZ town?
This is the turning point tonight. Follow me into the sky. I'm glad these clouds are so high. I'm not jumping off of nothing. Follow me. I can change forevermore. Follow me. This is what you're waiting for.
This is what you're waiting for. I still like Hatch first. There are a lot of cheesy builds you can do against it. But it's still a razor's edge on it. A few seconds, a few more Zerglings, and you can pretty much hold anything. Drone scout. At an odd timing, too. Because that's like, you're not going to block anything. Is that a put a spine crawler down and pull the boys? Is that the situation?
I tell you a story about me and you.
I don't know. No, the second Overlord's the same time as mod. It's not an early pull. But I mean, you can still put a spine crawler on the base. Oh, he just went home. He was just a drone scout. Alright.
I'll let it float away.
I'll let it float away.
I'll let it float away.
I have no problem with that. I still have vision. Good to go there. What is all this noise? Let it flow away. How much has he mined? Is he researching Zergling speed? That's a negative. I'm just gonna be in position to scout. No, we're going over to this side.
Insufficient energy. Command. Not enough energy.
Trying to get as many. Is this just a 1-1 all in? Let's see, he doesn't have a lair here. Is this just mutas? Is this just some Ling Bane bullshit? What the hell am I looking at? He's got all the gas down there. He's got like a proxy lair? I don't... Well, he didn't have, like, the fact he's just now getting gas makes me feel like he's not gonna be directly flooding anything at the moment. There's the lair. I'm just gonna have full saturation on 2 bases and production on a 3rd.
Insufficient energy.
That's the situation right now. These Banes are in case he floods Zerglings out of nowhere. Hey, look.
Enough. Insufficient. Minerals required.
He's taking a 3rd, but I still... Well, that made it a little easier. His Spire's on the way. So what I can do is a roach timing.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
With Hydralisk behind it.
Unacceptable.
And I gotta start a little bit of creep. Ideally. I can deny his 3rd, we're pretty much good to go.
CC Russian Terran game.
+2 attack. And thank you. Crimson Buddy, 28 months. Lomev, 4 months. Well, if I get this, I'm feeling pretty good.
Swarm forces under attack.
Yeah, this was just him trying to sneak in, pretty much. I'm not sure the Banelings are as effective as he hoped for there. He's just flooding Zerglings. Without queens, he's in a lot of trouble production-wise as well. Is the situation. Yeah, I'm pretty fine with where I am. Drone-wise, especially. I could potentially lose several Ovis. Kinda sucks. Let me get these to safety here. But he shouldn't really have the drones, like, because one Hydra beats one Muta. And Hydras are half the gas. So there's a point where the Mutas start beating the Hydras, but it's pretty deep in there. Yeah, he doesn't have a queen, look. He doesn't have the injects. He doesn't have the capability of production. Means I can... And that's going to hurt him the most, I think. I'll probably have a few units that counterattack and such.
Insufficient energy.
Okay, looks like he's not quite going down that direction. I can get a lurker down, why not? Like he has to make Banes.
Insufficient. Not enough energy. Storm forces under attack. Insufficient energy.
He's got the Banes rolling. Not enough though.
Mineral field exhausted.
Expect 420 APM. Alright. It's hard to hear you.
Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals.
Wouldn't be an issue. As you know.
Yes. Just as I deserve.
Support the streamers. Show Winter some Sunday love. Use a dance.
Nobody wants to
Donate
spend money
and
on Sunday
smile.
night. Thank you, trucker old guy. The $15. Glad you enjoyed. This map is a little bit weird for how you want to move your overlords. We gotta pull drones. If he has an expo behind, it's time to pull drones. He has speed done though. I didn't expect that. I guess I mistimed the expo. Does he just all in me? We're gonna find out.
Insufficient.
It's a lot more links where that came from.
Under attack.
Do I just die? I gambled that he was gonna make drones. I gambled and lost. That can happen in ZVZ. In fact, it's a fact of life in ZVZ. Especially if you go hatch first. So if you don't drone scout in that situation, if you don't drone scout, there's really no way to know if he's making drones or not. I see the expo, but the expo can be cover for that exact scenario. So when I decided to commit to defending the low ground, I had pretty much committed. I did need a spine crawler at least, so that's the summary. But that's one of the builds, like 14-14. When you go hatch first, you accept that builds like that will kill you. Of course, that build dies to a lot of other builds, so it's a little bit like a rock, paper, scissors situation. Of course, there's a lot of other moves involved. But that is what it boils down to on occasion. It's like, well, he's going to have a bunch of speedlings and an expo, and I'm not going to have any tech. So there you go.
Alright, truck rolled guy. Wonder that pink suit is awful pimpin' of you and yourself.
Thank you. Glad you enjoy. I'm by no means saying that ZVZ is just a rock, paper, scissors, or a coin flip. There are things you can do to reduce the chances, but there are times where you have to take a calculated risk. I think in every mirror matchup, I guess ZVZ is the worst about it, but also PvP's pretty big on that, is you got to take a calculated risk of, will he expand, or is he adding like 4 or 5 more gates on? You can scout, you can get more information, but it's not going to be 100%. Have a nice night, traffic.
Mineral quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals.
This was just my hour of grinding games at the start of the stream, guys. We've actually got sub goals now. I've decided what will happen when we actually hit the sub goals. Hopefully you guys enjoyed if you looked on YouTube today. If you missed it live, the Angry Coach Hour. We'll have that as an option. And then I was thinking, let the subs decide between like team and arcade games, the coaching hour, or maybe some sort of theme deal. I don't know. But that's what I'll do.
More minerals required. Not enough. enough minerals. Mineral quantity insufficient.
So, sub today, because if you sub, I get more money. Thank you, guys.
Queen birth successful. Newly birthed queen ready.
The hell is this? No Reaper? He at least finishes. He's happy to finish that base. Have to see what's behind it. Is this just a 2-1-1? Yep, but he doesn't have a second gas, so he can't really afford stim. Wait, no, it's a 1. He got his second Rex, but okay. I'm gonna have 2 queens. He got his factory before his second Rex. Yeah, there's a Widowmine there.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
Thank you, Dead Bomb. So that's thank you for joining us. He's gonna have a medevac. How he's gonna use that medevac, I'm not sure. Is this a Liberator follow-up type of situation? Oh, it's a Viking. Okay, so these spore crawlers were a bit of a waste. At least quite this early. This is partially to clear out vision to get a drop off, but not 100%. It's partly just to have a Viking, which are good in general.
Must spawn queen birth successful.
Have I now made too many overlords? Nope.
Minerals required. Sworn forces under attack.
He actually missed all my other OVs up to this point? Huh. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Mineral quantity insufficient. Must be morphed on. Not enough energy. Your dedication.
Thank you,
will be
XX Synergize XX. For that sub as well. Thank you for joining us. Getting some W's. Oh my god, they can't get through this fucking gap. Are you kidding me? Idiots.
Command unacceptable. Not sworn mineral. Mutation. Command unacceptable. Command unacceptable. Command unacceptable. Command. Sworn forces under attack.
Gonna get the Carapace upgrade.
Sequences.
And I'm getting melee now because we're going ultras. Just making sure we have everything set here.
Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Evolution insufficient energy. More overload.
Getting enough Ravagers to at least hit something useful.
Mineral field exhausted. Newly birthed queen ready. Mineral cluster expended.
Alright, that Ultra's Cavern's almost done.
Justice forces under attack. Command unacceptable. Insufficient. Creep tumor under attack. Creep tumor under attack. Insufficient Vespine gas. Energy.
Oh my god. I gave him a wall to work with, is what I did there.
Vespine gas.
That was less than advised.
Mutation complete.
Fucking top tier is what it is. Okay, we got rid of these.
Spun. Swarm mutated. Must queen birth suffer. Swarm. Additional risk. Evolution complete. Additional Vespine gas required.
All those medevacs are pretty badly bruised as well. Gonna add something to hold them down, right?
Morphed on creep.
I don't have a baneling nest.
Unacceptable. Need more Vespine. Swarm forces under attack. Command unacceptable. Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field exhausted. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Creep tumor.
We're just trying to get as much done as possible here.
Swarm forces under attack. Mineral cluster expended. Insufficient energy. Mineral Swarm forces under attack.
Get baneling speed. Every scan counts, right?
Mutation complete. Swarm forces Assets under attack. Command unacceptable. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field exhausted. Not enough minerals. Mineral cluster expended.
Only Winter knows how accurate this tracker is. I mean, it's not very hard. I'm looking at my name, average unspent, 714, 107, supply capped, workers created, APM, 342. He was trying. I was at 230 though. Masters 2.